Come on.
What? No, can I see that?
Oh my god, what is that?
In daylight, a forest can feel almost friendly, open, alive, comforting in its endless green. But the moment the sun slips behind the trees, that friendliness peels away. The woods grow still, the silence sharpens, and it becomes impossible to shake the feeling that something out there already knew you were coming. Tonight, we look at the 7 most disturbing forest encounters gone terribly wrong, all real footage from hikers, campers, and explorers. On August 4th, 2024, wild camping YouTuber Thomas Lockach set out for what was supposed to be a quick sunset camp, only to step into a trail so overgrown and unsettling that it immediately felt wrong. As he pushed deeper through the thorns and nettles, he couldn't get the feeling away that he went somewhere he wasn't meant to be. Even his dog seemed uneasy, stopping to stare into the thick brush as if something were hidden just beyond sight.
Can't you guys? So allegedly, around the side. Oh, I see something here. Yeah. She's got the right idea.
They ventured farther along the forgotten path, hoping the feeling would pass. But then, this happened.
Archie? Archie? What's that about? Oh man, I don't know. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get some food going, some smidge spray on, and then I'll see how I feel. Just doesn't feel right. Let's get some food on. Just my mind playing tricks on me.
Moments later, the entire woodland went silent. No birds, no insects, just an unnatural stillness that made every instinct scream to leave. Even from a short distance away, the air felt different, as if the forest itself had pushed him out.
Something. Pardon my language. The first time I've ever swore on this channel. Does that prove that something feels genuinely off? We're out of here, man. We're gone. Quiet, the birds. The birds have all gone quiet. Yeah. Bad vibes, man. Bad vibes. I don't feel the slightest bit of regret. I feel that I've made the right choice. What the was that? You would have heard that because I've got my mic on me. Can you hear that? Let me switch my mic off. I'm not messing around. I really hope the mic picked that up. All the hairs on my back are up right now.
As if the forest itself had pushed him out. Looking back, Thomas knew he'd made the right call by leaving when he did. The forest gave every warning it could. Silence, instinct, and something unseen moving just out of view. and he trusted the signs before things escalated. Whatever was out there that night may never be identified, but one thing is certain. He and his dog weren't meant to stay in those woods a second longer. During a routine trail workout on June 14th, 2014, Bruce D. Allen and his partner suddenly found themselves in a life or death standoff with a bear at extremely close range, with no weapons, no escape path, and the animal steadily advancing. Every second became a desperate attempt to stay calm and survive. What followed was one of the most terrifying real-time wildlife encounters ever captured on video.
No, we're no good. No good.
Pausing workout.
No way, man. We're not good. We can't do this. You have to let us go today. For the buffalo. You have to let us go. We got nothing for you. We have nothing. We'd give it if we had it.
Hey, back. Stay. That's it. That's as far as you're going. Stop. Stop. Right now. Stop. Good.
It'll be your part from now, okay?
Okay, great.
Yeah?
Look around for a rock. Wait a second. If he hits, I gotta hit him in the head. Back. 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 Get in there. Get away from him.
I can't get it.
Fuck me. Jesus. Atta boy. Show us how you do it. Good boy. Good boy. Atta boy, big guy. Beautiful. Atta boy. Atta boy. Atta boy.
Resuming workout.
Oh my God.
Pausing workout.
Take that rocket right in your garden. We gotta make a phone call.
When the bear finally backed off and disappeared into the trees, the two could barely process what had just happened. Breathless and stunned by how close they came to disaster, they knew they'd survived only through luck and instinct. It was a reminder that in the wilderness, one unexpected moment can change everything. In Love Sunday's September 11th, 2022 stealth camping video, what was meant to be a quiet night in Cornwall quickly shifted into something far more unsettling. As day turned into night, the peaceful coastal spot began to feel watched. At this point, Sean had no idea the night would escalate the way it did.
They might end up staying here tonight, I don't know, but it's one of these things where if there's more vans in an area, the more chance that you've got of somebody telling you to do one in the night.
While settling in, Sean noticed another van pull up directly in front of him, strangely close. The situation already felt wrong.
So I've got some sweets for watching a movie. And then just get into bed, get cozy, turn the lights off, and go to sleep. Good night. I just heard something outside. literally tried to get in the van. It wasn't just a knocking, they were trying the handle. Let me check outside. My heart was pounding then. I mean, they were either trying to move me on or trying to break into the van. Either way, not pleasant.
Sean woke to the unmistakable sound of someone at his door. It wasn't just knocking. Someone was actively trying the handle, testing the van to see if it would open. Even though it was uncertain whether they were trying to make him leave the area or force their way inside, one thing was clear. This wasn't just a random noise in the night. On an unknown date, a few nature enthusiasts went onto a simple drive home after a camping trip, which would later turn into a moment of pure horror. What started as laughter in the car quickly changed when something appeared in the grass, something none of them could explain.
What? No, can I see that?
Oh my god, what is that?
It's a dog, isn't it?
Can you hear that growling? Oh my god, what is that?
It's a dog, isn't it?
Can you hear that growling? Oh my god. What's it doing? Oh my god. Is it a dog? Is it hurt?
Check.
I think, yeah, let's go and have a look.
Sure.
Yeah. God. I'm really scared. Tom! Where is it? Is it in the bush? Tom! Sophie! I'm scared. Guys. It sounds really close. Right, get in the car now, Tom. Let's get in.
To this day, no one knows what creature hid in the darkness just beyond their headlights. Some believe it was an injured animal reacting out of fear, while others swear the sounds were far too deep, too guttural to belong to anything ordinary. Whatever was watching them from the brush that night, it was closer than they ever realized, and it surely left them fleeing in panic, with more questions than answers. On September 3rd, 2025, Exploring with Angelo returned to the remote mountains of British Columbia, an area he knew for its tragic mining history and the strange encounters he had there before. What started as a relaxed trip up Mount 7 quickly took a turn for the worse, and as the storm came, Angelo started to feel like something was out there watching him.
Jeez. Oh, almost fell. I'm really trying not to, but for a second I thought I saw something next to the tent. Is he okay? Whoa! You okay? Omar! Shit. Oh my god. Whew. I hope he's okay. Give it a second, I might have to go in and find him. Man, I'm not gonna lie. It's really weird to me sometimes that some of the most beautiful places are also some of the most places. Oh man. I don't know what I saw. Like literally half the dude's face was missing. It looked like a person, but he looked zombified. And it was for like a split second that I saw this man. Holy. Really hoping nothing like weird shows up while I'm sleeping out here.
To this day, neither of them can explain what they saw or why the woods felt so unnervingly alive that night. Some believe it was the lingering spirits of miners. Others think it was something far more physical stalking the camp. But whatever moved through those trees, it left Angelo certain of one thing. Mount 7 is not a place you want to face in the dark. On September 10th, 2025, bearded excursions and outdoors wrapped up a calm day of exploring the Davy Crockett National Forest, unaware that the evening was about to take an unsettling turn. Minutes after two locals stopped by the campsite and left, a forestry officer arrived, checking his tent and jeep in a way that didn't feel as usual. And as the questions kept coming, he couldn't get rid of the feeling that something about the area, or the people passing through it, wasn't right.
Just had a couple of visitors, a couple guys, locals from the area, said they grew up here, and they used to spend a lot of time just kind of hanging and chilling, swimming in the old pond here, and talked to them for a little bit. Super nice guys, and they left, and about 10 minutes after they left, law enforcement shows up, and they said, "Hey, has there been a lot of activity out here? When did you get here?" I said, "Well, I got here, last night. No activity, just a couple of guys that just left here not too long ago." And he said, "Yeah, we saw him." He goes, "Okay." He looked around everything, inside my tent, the Jeep, all that stuff. And I don't know, he was probably just doing his job. He's nice enough too, but I don't know, just a little unsettling. I don't know. I'm like, is this a safe area? Is it safe? Did I just luck out last night? I don't know. It doesn't give me a good feeling in my stomach. So I wonder if I should go ahead and call it a wrap and head back. I don't know. It was just a little off. It just kind of set me off a little bit.
He never figured out exactly what triggered that sudden gut-level warning, only that the officer seemed more concerned than he let on. On November 2nd, 2025, Grizzly Gaz returned to a lonely reservoir surrounded by dense woods, the same woods locals claim are home to an old witch's den. What began as a fun nighttime walk with his dog, Fendi, quickly took a turn for the eerie. Strange noises echoed through the trees, from heavy cracking branches to something that sounded like low growls, and Gaz couldn't shake the feeling that something was moving just out of sight.
What is that noise? Can you hear it? It sounds big, so I think me and Fenzel should get out of here.
Later that night, back in the van, things only got stranger. Gaz tried to settle down, but he kept hearing thumps, scraping, and things way worse.
Well, that's going to be annoying later, isn't it?
Oh, and we're back. Well, that were a bit of an escapade, wasn't it, mate?
So you'll want to know how Fendi's doing, won't you? She's doing a bit better, to be fair. She's not 100%, and I don't think she ever will be. But if you're new here, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what Fendi is, Fendi's me dog. Hey, them's me gators. You don't be making a bed on them. You've got a bed there, you weirdo.
The first time ever, the other night as well. We were like 3 o'clock in the morning,
and from my bed I can see out of my bedroom door, and I can see the landing at the top of the steps, and the steps come up this way. So I'm laid down this way, steps will come up there, and then steps come up there and then come round. I'm going like this behind you, as if you can see. But I heard her growling, so I've woke up. She sat at the end of my bed growling like that. I thought, what's she doing? So I'm staring like this, waiting to see or hear something, and then a light flashes across the top like that, of coming from downstairs. So then I get up and I get down off the bed, and I'm creeping round the bed, creeping. That. I've got a light here. Someone just hit my window. Sounded like the window anyway. Wow, what's that? There's an half-chewed acorn there.
On September 7th, 2024, action-adventure twins were invited to explore a massive pit cave hidden beneath a landowner's remote mountain property. He told them no one had ever been down inside, only that a dropped rope fell over 200 feet before hitting anything. Once the twins rappelled in, they immediately realized how deep and dangerous the cave truly was, and how much farther it went than anyone expected.
This super cool guy is driving us up the mountain to this cave that's on his property. It's like a deep pit cave, and we're gonna go check this thing out. This is gonna be sick. Yeah. Alright, so the guy dropped us off halfway up the hill, and he doesn't know anybody who's been down this thing, but we were at the cave. He says he threw a rope down it with a rock and it was 200 feet deep before it stopped. So we got this stick here. We're gonna see if our rope reaches. It's still, oh, you were right, it kept going.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Kept going. I hope it reached the bottom.
I know, like at that point we probably just ran out of rope. Oh. Yeah! This is crazy. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! That was awesome, dude. He was right. Oh wait, is that where we go? Dude, there's so many bones down there.
Dude, look, there's bones everywhere.
This thing's a crap.
Look, they're scattered in the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna take this harness off. No way, dude. Human bones, huh?
Look how big they are.
That's just Johnny. He went missing a couple years ago. Dude, look behind you. There's like a little shrine of them. There's like, oh, that's a cranium.
Dude, is that a human?
I don't know. It's awfully round.
Yeah, that looks human, man.
That doesn't necessarily make, I don't know.
That's
I'm not a
femur.
bone expert.
If anyone knows if that's a human, let us know.
Let us know who went missing, man.
Johnny.
Little Johnny. Dude, you have no idea. There was a rock that almost went teetering off.
Later, a viewer commented, explaining that the bones appeared to belong to Native Americans from the woodland period, dating back 1,000 to 3,000 years. It was the kind of find you never expect on a casual cave trip, hidden beneath someone's backyard the entire time. On March 18, 2023, English woodsman headed out for a simple permission woodland camp, testing a second-hand dream tent he had finally gotten his hands on. But later that night, as the rain settled in, something began circling his setup, and it quickly became clear that his trip would soon take a turn for the worse.
I'm doing that as well. I'll bring that to you in a minute. This, but there's no I can do about it, you know. It's going to be nice anyway. Right, I'm going to get myself sorted out. I'll bring you back in a bit. Just been walking by something that seemed to be walking around my tent a bit. And it's watered Dan up as well, because Dan's just messaged me. You know, the guy lines that you pull out, something I felt, no, not, I don't know, it's just, it woke me up so quick. Raining as well. It just seemed like something just bumped into the tent, and then it was like, sort of like walking around a little bit. Now if I were by myself, I'd be a little bit more nervous, let's say. I get there's wildlife and things like that. You know, I don't know. See, there it is again.
Some viewers later suggested it might have been a badger or a roaming deer, while others insisted the pattern of movement sounded more human than animal. Whatever it was, it left him with one clear reminder: when camping alone in the wild, you never truly know if you're alone. On October 8, 2025, an unknown YouTuber set out to camp deep inside one of the UK's most notoriously haunted forests, a place long rumored to hold both restless spirits and dangerous people. As night settled in, the forest turned upside down and strange movements started closing in around their camp.
So another thing before I forget, I was going to use the Ghost Tube EVP tonight. I think this weather's put a stop to that. What do you reckon? Could do a little bit of Spirit Talker session, but we'll just see how the night goes. It is absolutely hammering it down. Wait mate, yeah, 100%. Put your light down for a minute. Hopefully they'll bugger off the other way. But something 100% hit me tent. I'm not too sure what it was, but it could have, well, we're underneath trees, so it could have been a branch that's fell off. But it's just weird that come out to check, and there's literally, I'm keeping, wait, where'd they go? There they are. You just see them coming through.
Right.
Turn your torch off them. We don't want them to come over if we can avoid it.
Right.
But I know it's rich coming from us.
Yeah.
But who the hell would be out here at this time of night?
Yeah.
In this storm?
Yeah. They're coming this way a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So there is somebody there.
Later, even with dawn approaching, they couldn't shake the sense that someone had been deliberately watching them from the tree line all night.
Yeah, the best bet,
stick together. Yeah. All we can really do is just wait for morning.
That's all we can do now.
Honestly, this is risky. It is risky. What was that?
Don't know. Something in that can, was it? Could have been.
Could have been. As long as it's not somebody bleeding throwing stuff at us.
No, I don't think so.
But that can, right, that can stands out a mile. When I was doing my tent, I do not recall seeing that can.
No.
Something hit the side of my tent earlier.
Yeah.
And the first thing I noticed is that can. If that can was there earlier, I'd have noticed it when I was building my tent.
A few years ago, a group of Brazilian tourists thought it was a harmless idea to step out of their car while driving through a forest until they suddenly found themselves in a terrifying situation. Luckily, everyone walked away unharmed, and the bear finally backed off the moment it got the food it was after. On October 28, 2025, YouTuber Angbona TV set out to explore his newly acquired property, an abandoned farmhouse. But what began as a simple tour was about to take a far darker turn.
Still, a lot of shotgun shells. I got a makeshift range back there. What the hell was that? Heard something in there. Ugh. Hello? Somebody in there? Put my flashlight down for a sec so I can get through this. What was that, though? Appreciate it. Wait, what is that? Sounds almost like something grunting. Sounded like it came from upstairs. They're so cute. Oh. Okay, that was that grunt again. What is that? Damn. The heck is this? It's like some random piece of wood. I don't know where that came from. I was literally just about to walk out and I heard something again. What is that? Oh, there it is again. What the? It's like something's moving in there. Literally moving on its own.
However, just as he was about to sit down to cook, this happened.
Fair enough. Okay. Now we wait for that. I keep hearing something like back there. What the f is that? Is it like an animal or something?
Around 2 years ago, a hiker reached the end of a trail on the Massachusetts-Connecticut border and sat down to rest, completely unaware of what was standing just a few feet behind him. When he finally turned around, he found himself face to face with a massive moose in a place he never expected to see one.
Oh.
He had also brought bear spray, just in case this close encounter took a rough turn. But luckily, the moose went on with its day and clearly didn't show much interest in him. In February 2018, YouTuber Mo Sargi documented his camping adventure of exploring the complete wilderness of a forest in New Jersey, together with one of his friends. The forest is rumored to be the inspiration for the Friday the 13th movies, where locals claim a man with a machete attacked campers years ago. Clearly trespassing on the property, they made their way deep into the area, unaware of the horrors that await them.
Somewhere in New Jersey at an undisclosed location. Apparently this location that we're going to is where the actual story of Jason, Friday the 13th, the whole chainsaw thing, the whole situation with that's where it derived from, the location that we're going to right now. So we're about to go in, sneak past the barbed wire over there. Take a look at that. There's barbed wire right there. We're gonna sneak past that. We were at a gas station, and one of the locals from the gas station around here told us not to go in here. Apparently, well, the story is a bunch of kids that were camping in this forest a while ago, and a dude with like a machete, I think, or a sword or a big knife attacked them and some of them, and some of them were abducted. So this is cool. I like it. It's scary. Look at the man over here focusing. What are you focused on?
Cinematics.
Okay, this place is actually creepy.
Yeah.
It's creeping me out. Look, we made.
The darker it gets, the weirder this whole trip gets.
Yeah,
Really.
and notice how the water and the landscape changes. Everything's down there. All right, you guys, we have made it to the campsite. This is where we're gonna camp out.
Area right here, actually.
It looks like somebody was here before.
No, this is like all messed up ground.
Yeah, because it's so flat. This is where we're gonna mount our tent, right here, right by the water. It's gonna keep us nice and warm from the wind at nighttime. Oh, how's this gonna keep us warm from the wind when there's an opening in the ceiling? We messed up on that part, but
we did.
It's all good. We're gonna camp out in here tonight and do some more exploring in the daytime. We're just gonna try to get some fish. I don't know how we're gonna try to find fish. I doubt it's gonna work. It's super deep here. We can't even go in the water. We just heard another 4 gunshots. Now we're hearing coyotes. There could be somebody out here hunting for coyotes.
Might be.
It's getting much, much darker now, as you guys can see. What the?
That's a kid screaming.
There's a kid screaming in the forest. Dude, what the f? What the hell? Guys, there is a legit kid screaming in the forest. First we heard gunshots. That's a bird. First we heard gunshots and...
Those are birds. Right, those are birds, but there's a kid in the woods screaming, guys.
right after the gunshots, right?
Yes.
Yo, this place is up scary.
You're not kidding. Holy dude.
We're out here all by ourselves too, which is the messed up part. And like, we're not from around here, so we don't have any like backup for help.
No, not at all.
Like, we're in Jersey. See, just from Delaware. I'm from Canada. Those are ducks.
Those are geese.
Those are
there.
geese. But that one scream, I'm sure we got it on camera.
I hope I got that on camera.
That was a little girl scream, or a little
That
kid.
was a girl screaming.
After hearing what sounded like gunshots and a child screaming, they decided to ignore the noise and focus on their trip, relaxing in their tent for a while. Then, suddenly, this happened.
I don't even want to move.
We just heard more gunshots. I'm trying to stay quiet so we can get the sound of the gunshots on camera. What the hell's going on out there?
I have no idea. There's a lot of activity.
What the hell was that?
You go first.
Dude, something just ran by here.
Please tell me that you guys heard that.
Something just ran by here. I kid you not, something just ran by.
Like, I can't carry my Delaware gun.
Oh, okay.
There's no reciprocity between those two.
Oh,
things.
okay.
Like, my permit goes to the block.
It sounded like something ran right here, right behind us. Right through these bushes.
At night, they woke up to strange noises and multiple footsteps, as if something or somebody circled their tent, but that's when the worst happened.
We woke up to the sound of something out there. We just... It sounded like somebody's out here. I was asleep. CJ woke me up. He's like, yo, there's some noises, and I heard a footstep. More than one footstep, actually. Dude, I don't know, man. There's nothing out here. Just in case anybody comes.
All I hear is footsteps, dude. That's all I hear.
Footsteps, gunshots, and just some weird noises. Yeah. It's cold. It's so freaking cold. It's like...
Turn this light off. What the is that? No. Get that.
Turn your light off, dude. Dude, it won't turn off. What the is that? What the Go! These fucking doors are... There was somebody with a fucking chainsaw. I told you earlier. There was someone with a chainsaw. Grab your bag. Quick. Get up. Yeah.
Around 4 years ago, a guy was out taking his dog for their last walk of the night when strange screams began echoing through the woods. The noises kept moving closer and closer, so he pulled out his phone and tried to record whatever was approaching. He's convinced it had to be an animal, but his wife is certain it was something else entirely.
Come on.
In January 2025, YouTuber Grizzly Gaz went out on a camping trip to explore the mist-covered hills and woods surrounding Burnshaw Tower, located near Pendle Hill in Lancashire, England. While he described the place as magical, but also eerie, he could have never guessed what awaited him upon entering the forest, which was historically haunted.
Definitely a creepiness to this place. It's just a log. I thought someone was stood there then, but it's a down tree with roots sticking up. Yeah, it's just magical, but very eerie. Look how dark it's getting now.
At night, he was woken by strange noises outside his tent. Curious about what it was, he started to investigate, which is when his adventure took a turn for the worse.
But I'm pretty sure I've just heard gunshots. And they shot me. Fucking hell, you farted. What's that, your breath? Chill out. like stopping here if there's shooting going on. So last time I were here, I got kicked off by the landowner because he'd seen the fire and come in and kicked me off basically. He said they were going to be hunting in the morning, so he didn't want me here for my safety. But as you can hear, there's no wildlife in here, although there might be a white doe in here somewhere. My way back out of here, it's pitch black and it's really, really foggy. You ready, mate? Can't even see any paths or out, man, because of this mist. I keep seeing flashes of light, like eye shine, but that corner of my eye. Down there, look. Video for my first one in 2025, but it's just not worth risking it. I had a bad feeling about tonight anyway. I've an old rugby injury flared up this morning as I'm about to go out on a camp, and see, I start hearing stuff, but then when I stop and I breathe like that, I can't see out. Yeah, and Fendy's back legs, but we managed to climb up this bit of a mountain.
In October 2024, YouTuber Work Less, Enjoy Life More, known for documenting his off-grid truck camping adventures, ventured deep into northern Arizona's remote wilderness to find a hidden, isolated campsite far from civilization. Northern Arizona's wilderness is well known for its dense forests, high-altitude terrain, and extreme remoteness, perfect for solo camping, but also home to wildlife like coyotes and other mysterious creatures that make their presence known after dark.
I'm looking forward to just a nice, relaxing, solo, rainy camping trip. But with that being said, it's getting dark and I gotta hurry up and find a spot before it gets dark and or before it starts raining. So let's find a spot.
After setting up his camp and campfire for the night, looking forward to a relaxed evening together with his dog, he started preparing his meal. However, just as he began cooking his dinner, he started hearing these noises.
At least flip that piece over. Oh man, we'll catch on fire. All right, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. Definitely worth the wait. Oh, it tastes so good. I'm so hungry. I am so ready for bed too.
What was clearly audible as branches cracking somewhere near him, he decided to brush away the unsettling thought of not being alone in the area and went to sleep. After all, what were the chances of anybody being near him, this far away from civilization? However, not trusting his gut feeling would make him wake up to the horror of his life.
These coyotes are close. sound like coyote at first. Sound weird at first. Yeah, I think that's a coyote.
Chaza, Chris, ventured into the woods for what he expected to be a simple daytime Randonautica session, but he quickly began noticing strange and deeply unsettling items scattered throughout the trail. Things like handmade letters, children's belongings, and picture frames with faces scribbled out, each one feeling more targeted than the last. Yet he had no idea these were only the earliest signs of something far more disturbing waiting deeper in the forest.
Another bench. Who's coming back here and sitting on this? It's all overgrown. No one's hanging out back here. I don't see anything though. Yeah, there's nothing here. Wow, look at where the hell I am. This is crazy. Usually I wind up on like pretty clean trails for the most part, but not this time. Not this time. Oh man, I don't know. I just don't know. What the hell? H. Oh, this is like made out of paper mache or something. That's creepy. Why is this just hanging here? Look how creepy that looks. That's where I just came from. Even though it's daytime, it's still real creepy. I think they said it was Joseph. But what the hell? What is up with these statues, dude? I think this is the Virgin Mary. What the hell? Find the house? What house? Find the house. Did you guys just hear a little girl screaming? Did you see her little girl screaming? I swear I did. I hear that loud freaking machinery over there. That I definitely hear. But I thought I heard a little girl screaming just now. Alright, whatever, dude. I don't find what house. The house of God? Because all these religious statues?
And the deeper he went, the more obvious it became that whoever was behind these clues was growing bolder, leaving things that felt far too intentional to be random. It was as if someone knew exactly where he would walk and exactly what he would find next.
I am so nervous, dude. This is not my favorite thing in the world, but I definitely am intrigued by this for sure. I have been finding crazy people, crazy items, just all sorts of crazy stuff. So I don't really know exactly what's going on. That's so weird. Forget me not. Why is there a C on this? I hope they don't know my name. I really hope that has nothing to do with my name. Because they may or may not know who I am. Oh, Lord. Alright. Yeah, okay. You can stay there. You can stay there. Okay. I don't know what happened to this little animal guy. He didn't really seem... There is, I think, some mansions and stuff up there. There's lights. But I think there's like mansions or something over there, because this is some sort of park or something. I think.
2023, YouTuber Johnny Paranormal ventured deep into Japan's infamous Aokigahara forest, a place shrouded in mystery and tragedy. As he carefully navigated the difficult terrain, he soon stumbled upon discoveries far more unsettling than he could have ever imagined.
Aokigahara. Man, I'm sick of going down holes. Oh, back on the tracks. Oh, that's some crazy. No ribbon, no string, nothing on it there. They're my markings. So. I just want to know where's the body. Obviously that person didn't come out. Crazy. I can hear someone talking over there. Might be someone just walking down the track. Tracks just over there. Voice come from over in there though. Some man talking. This sounds a bit bad, but I like to find these old ones so the family knows what's happened.